welcome to Animals Under the Blanket. We will have a little bit of O's here.
A little bit of O's? What kind of O's do you think we're going to talk about today?
Otter.
Otter?
Ostrich.
Ostrich?
And what's the other word that you were thinking?
I was thinking about... Wait, you said ostrich?
Octopus.
I said
and
osprey.
Oh, yeah, off.
Oh, and I also said owl.
Yeah, owl.
Owl, osprey, ostrich, otter,
Yeah, and octopus.
and octopus. That is all the animals that we're going to talk about today. That's quite a few animals, don't you think? Are you excited to talk about animals today?
Yep,
I'm excited to talk to you about animals too.
because we can't forget scientific names.
No, we cannot forget the scientific names of all the animals. That is very true, Joshua. The scientific name of an ostrich, owl, octopus, and orangutan, and an otter. Those are all the ones that I have scientific names. So we'll be able to do those, and then we might have to look up for more information on some of these animals. Which old animal do you want to start off with?
Orangutan.
Orangutan?
The most famous one.
The most famous O?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my favorite animal that starts with O.
All right.
It's kind of like a monkey.
It is kind of like a monkey. What is a little bit the same as a monkey, and what's a little bit different than a monkey with the orangutan?
A human.
They kind of look like humans?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got arms and hands and fingers and toes.
But those feet are a bit different.
Their feet look a little bit different.
Right here.
They have a little bit of an opposable thumb on their foot.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes them different. Should we say the scientific name?
Yep.
Okay, so the scientific name of a orangutan is a pongo.
A pongo. Pongo.
Pongo do.
A orangutan slash a dog makes a T-Rex, and then we put it up, and then we cut it up, and then we put it up, and then we put it in the oven, and then we eat the,
Orangutan do?
and then we eat the T-Rex.
Oh yeah, it's a T-Rex. Right. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Do you want to know what their group name is?
What?
When they're a bunch of them together, they're called the buffoonery of orangutan.
The buffoonery.
Can you say a buffoonery of orangutan?
Buffoonery.
Can you say buffoonery of orangutan?
Buffoonery of orangutan.
Very good. So should we look up some facts about orangutan?
Orangutan.
An orangutan. You're right. Let's find out more about the orangutan as we go to the right page. Here's an orangutan.
Let's show it closer to the camera.
Show it closer to the camera. That's an orangutan. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Orangutan.
Boom.
All right. So the orangutan, these apes are some humans' closest relative. Their name means person of the forest
Ooh.
in Malay. The shy tree top dwellers are very smart. They have super long arms and flexible hands.
Mama can make a bridge from 1, 2, 3 for that baby to climb on.
Oh, they make tree to tree? That's such a cool fact, Joshua.
Bridges.
They make bridges with their arms from tree to tree?
Yeah. I know that from that monkey book.
The monkey book has an orangutan too?
No, not that. Like the one about animals.
Oh, okay.
Like the one with the monkey, like the little cat, the
little cat?
the big cat who has the hat.
The cat in the hat?
Yeah.
Knows that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they found out that they do that
Okay.
in the book.
That's what you learned in that book?
And there's also they can eat stinky fruit.
They can eat stinky fruit?
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
They carefully peel off the rind, and then they eat the stinky fruit.
Okay. You know quite a bit. So the males, the size of them is 5 feet or 1.5 meters. And the females get to 4.5 feet or 1.3 meters. And the males are 50 to 100 50 to 80 kgs.
Oh.
So a little bit lighter than daddy. And the females get from 30 to 45 kgs.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they live in the rainforest in Indonesia. And they like to eat figs, fruit, insects, honey, bird eggs.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Stinky fruit.
Yeah, the stinky fruit that they like to eat. Very cool.
They love to eat that.
They love to eat that stinky fruit.
That's like their favorite fruit.
Favorite fruit, stinky fruit.
Like their favorite fruit. I think that's the stinky fruit.
Think that's the stinky fruit?
It looks white like the stinky fruit. Orangutan right here.
So there's a few different types of orangutans. Borean orangutan.
Is this a boy?
This big one is a Sumatran orangutan.
Oh, this is a.
Yeah.
It's two different types.
Two different types indeed. And the Borean.
Humans.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's like you, yeah.
That's me.
Exactly. What does it say here on that's what Chloe's gonna look like when she's all grown up? So the two fruit eaters from Southeastern Asia, like chimps, they are highly intelligent, good at problem solving, and able to work with simple tools. Very cool.
Are you gonna be like that?
Well, I kind of already am like that, right?
But are you gonna have trouble hair like that?
I'm not gonna have. I already have the hair that I have. So that's my hair. Kate, do you want to look up one more orangutan fact, or should we move on to another animal that starts with the letter O?
One more.
One more fact about the orangutans?
Uh-huh.
Did you know that they don't mind eating with their feet? Sometimes they eat with their feet. Is that funny?
No.
Can you eat with your feet? Can you touch your feet to your mouth? Daddy can't even do that anymore.
I can.
You can? Oh, so that's what an orangutan does. They bring their food from their foot to their mouth. And they learn everything that they know from their mum. That sounds pretty similar to you. You're learning lots of stuff from your mum.
And what's that?
The males develop flaps or fatty tissue on both sides of their face known as flange, which develop when they're fully mature at around 35 years old. Woo, that's a long time. They have a long lifespan and can live 30 years in the wild, and many live up to 50 years.
And what's that? 7.
7? They build nests to sleep in.
Oh.
So they make a comfortable sleeping nest.
Next.
One more?
Yeah.
Some orangutans use tools. They use sticks to get termites or bees or ants out of tree holes. They are very clever, making a glove out of leaves when handling prickly fruits or thorn branches.
I need you to read about them making long bridges.
Okay, do orangutans make bridges with their arms? Look, they're making a bridge with their arms from tree to tree. Very cool.
For their babies to climb.
Yeah, one baby's on one tree, one baby's on the next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's find another animal to chat about.
Otter.
Otter?
Yeah.
Very good idea.
That's one of my ideas.
That is a great idea. Do you want to know the scientific name for an otter?
Yeah.
Is Lutrinae. Lutrinae.
Lutrinae. No. And a lutrinae don't. An octopus don't make a lamp, and then you put the lamp up and cut it up, and then you put it in the oven, and then you eat the lamp.
Okay. That's what.
And making all of them into pie.
All of them into pie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why?
Is that otter pie? Okay.
They also did giraffe pie.
Also did giraffe pie.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy's just gonna grab something. Otter. We said the scientific name.
No. What's their group name?
What is their group name? Oh, a group of otters is called bevy, family, lodge, romp, or when they're in the water, a raft.
Raft.
That's a lot of different ones, hey?
Like all those.
You like all those? So if you're gonna go see a whole group of otters, you're gonna go say, hey, look at that bevy of otters. Look at that family of otters.
I'm gonna go
Look at that lodge of otters. Look at that romp of otters.
I'm gonna go say, look at that with them in the water.
Raft.
Raft of otters.
But where do you think they like to be? Do you think they like to be on land? They like to be in the water? They like to be in the sky? What do you think?
They like to be in water.
They do like to be in water. What do you often see how they swim in the water? How does an otter swim in the water, Joshua?
On its back.
On its back? Yeah, and sometimes it'll be even eating something, right?
Don't eat something.
Yeah? I don't know if they can sleep like that. But definitely that's pretty cool. They like to play. And it's most of the otters live near Alaska. About 90% of the world's sea otters live in the coast of Alaska.
I'm gonna go see otter.
You want to see all of the otters?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way out to Alaska though. It's quite far away from us. We'll have to try and see them in a zoo sometime. So the sea otters eat about 25% of their weight in food every day.
What's that?
That looks like the picture on the screen here is an otter eating a crab. So they eat crabs, mussels, clams. They're known to open with a rock and eat while floating in the water. They may also occasionally dive as deep as 250 feet, which would be like 75 meters, roughly, doing mental math while trying to think about what to say. Difficult task. What else do they do? They have the thickest fur of any animal, between 600,000 and 1 million hair follicles per every 2 centimeters squared. That is a lot. They just have really dense, water-resistant fur to keep them warm in that cold water, because Alaska is even further north than where we live, Joshua, so it gets actually pretty cold over there. Sea otters can have a pup at any time of the year. They don't breed like other animals, but the new pup is constant attention and stays with its mother for 6 months until it develops survival skills. So other pups' fur is so dense that they can't dive underwater until they get adult fur. Comes in handy because the mothers leave the pups floating safely on the water's surface when they go look for food. Cool, eh? And one more fact before we talk about another animal?
Yeah.
So the otters, I guess we didn't say how they looked. I guess if we're on a podcast and they're only listening and they haven't ever seen an otter before, can you describe an otter? What does it look like to you? What does this picture of an otter look like?
Wet.
It's wet. Yeah, it has lots of fur. It kind of has a small mouth and small facial features. The ears are kind of covered by fur. It's kind of long, kind of like a fox. And it has a thin tail.
Like a bushy tail?
I don't think it's bushy tail. Most of these are in the water though, and don't have a picture of that one, yeah? Kind of like a little puppy for the water, right?
Let's read it.
Oh, we needed to read it. Don't challenge an otter to a breath holding competition. The otter has 2.5 times greater than similar sized land animals. So they can hold their breath for a long time. They can stay underwater for more than 5 minutes. And river otters?
Just like a hippo.
Yeah, river otters can hold their breath even longer than the sea otter. They can hold it up to 8 minutes. It helps them look for their food longer. Cool, hey buddy.
Mhm.
Okay, next animal.
Mhm.
Okay, what do we got left? Ostrich, owl, octopus?
Lion
No, we said that wasn't an animal.
and the ox.
Ox is an animal.
Let's talk about ox.
Okay, ox. Ox's scientific name? Bos taurus.
Bus toss.
It's the same as a cow, apparently. So we actually did talk about cows before, didn't we?
Mhm.
So you already kind of know about the cow. So maybe we should move along because the ox is really just the male cow for the most part. Ostrich, owl, octopus.
Octopus. Never water animal.
Octopus is another water animal. The otter kind of goes on both land and water. So the octopus's scientific name, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Is called octopoda. Octopoda.
Octopoda.
Very
No.
good.
Octopus puts it down, makes it out. We put it up and then we put it in the oven and we cut it up and we eat the owl.
Eat the owl. So the octopus plus the dough equals an owl?
Yeah. But,
What is the owl plus the dough equal?
well,
If you added more dough after you made the octopus into the owl, now you add more dough, now what does it become?
the owl makes an octopus. Owl makes an octopus.
Owl makes an octopus?
Owl makes an octopus and then you cook up the octopus and put it up. Then we put it in the oven. And then we put it up. And then we eat the octopus.
You like octopus? Who gave you some of their octopus?
Uncle Luke and Auntie Kenzie.
Yeah, they did. That was so nice of them.
And Theodore is coming.
Theodore, you're gonna see him later this afternoon?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to know the group name of an octopus?
Yeah.
Consortium.
Consortium.
There was a consortium of octopuses. Wait, octopi. There was a consortium of octopi. That's a pretty big word, consortium.
No, octopuses.
No, it's octopi.
No, then we would have to put it in the oven. If it was octopi.
If it was octopi, we'd have to put it in the oven. We'd have to eat the pie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a silly guy. Okay. Let's go through all the animal names here that we have left, and then we'll find some more facts. Because the owl, when there's a group of owls, it's called a parliament of owls.
And what's the scientific name?
Scientific name of an owl is Strigiformes. Strigiformes.
Okay, now, ostrich.
Ostrich is called a troop or a flock of ostriches.
Okay, so
And the scientific name?
troop. I
Troop?
like the troop.
You like troop? Troop of octopuses? No, troop of ostriches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the scientific name. Yeah.
Scientific name?
Yeah.
Stratherocamelus.
That makes if we say no, makes albatross. A wood, and then we fly the dough up in the air, and then we bring it down and fly back up, and bring it down, and then we eat it.
So adding the dough to the ostrich made it able to fly, because the ostrich is the largest bird that cannot fly.
But adding the dough made it fly.
Yeah, adding the dough made it the albatross, which is one of the largest birds.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense this time.
And it can fly, and then it crash land.
Crash lands.
Yeah.
Wow. That is
and then
crazy.
With food on the gun.
They do, yeah.
And then it flies back up. Up.
Up, 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 up.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Ooh, that's what the albatross does. It flaps its wings.
Flaps its wings.
Whoosh. And then they went to the sky where it's very cold.
Oh, so cold.
And then they went in the, and then the birdie fell in the ice cave. Oh no, but that's a Christmas book.
Okay, that was a Christmas book?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That was a lot of stuff. Okay, should we do... What does an octopus look like for our listeners out there?
No, not an octopus.
Oh, which one?
Like a ostrich.
Ostrich? What does an ostrich look like, Joshua?
I don't know. You have to look it up.
You have to look it up?
Oh. We still have ox. Get ox.
Ostrich. Okay, so look at this, Joshua. Ostrich have long legs and they have a long neck, kind of like a giraffe, but it's a lot more bendable.
How big is their egg?
How big is their eggs?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
They're very big.
Egg size. It's about as big as a human hand. It's about as big as Dad's hand is an ostrich egg. So that's about...
And a hummingbird's egg is like as big as my pointer.
Big as your pointer, little hummingbird?
Yeah.
So the ostrich eggs,
It's like as big as my pointer.
they're the
Very
largest
tiny.
of all eggs. So they're 15 centimeters long.
But I thought they were as big as you.
Not as big as me. No, big as my hand. Like 13 to 15 centimeters.
But it's as big as my hand.
No, way bigger than your hand. And they weigh 1.4 kilograms.
But those eggs look like as big as my thumb.
Those?
Those-
Well, yes, it's a picture of them. It's not the real size.
Bird egg.
Just like look at the picture on the camera. Is that how big we are?
No.
No, we're a lot bigger than that little camera flip out. We're a lot bigger than that. It's just a picture of it. Just like the ostrich egg, this is just a picture of it. So look at how small it is, and look at how small we are. Look on the camera how big Daddy's hand is. See Daddy's hand?
Mm-hmm.
See, look at how big it looks, and then compare it how big the egg looks over here. Looks like the same size. Because it's in the camera. The camera little part is very small. It's not our real size. And this picture of the eggs is not the real size.
But I thought the real size was like as big as my head.
Maybe as big as your head. Maybe not as wide this way.
Let's try it here.
There, probably. Yeah, maybe it's as big as part of your head. But your head is a little bit longer. It's not a full circle. I think it's longer than a circle. But that's just what I think about it.
It looks like an egg. Like when they go like that, it looks like an ostrich egg.
Now you're an ostrich egg?
No. Could you lay me?
I'm not gonna lay you.
But you need it.
I'm not an ostrich.
But you need it. I'm a baby egg in my nest.
You're a baby in your nest?
Lay me, please.
I'm not gonna lay you.
But you need it.
I don't want to.
I need a mommy ostrich to lay me right now.
But I'm not a mummy ostrich. I'm not a mummy. I'm a daddy.
You just talk like a mummy, though.
I'm not talking like a mummy. I'm talking like a daddy.
Yeah, right, kids. Please, can you lay me?
Bloop.
We're hatching.
You're hatching?
We're hatching.
Hi, little ostrich.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's what you are. You're a little ostrich. Okay, enough.
Oh, boo.
Please don't touch.
I pushed the button and it made me.
Then it made you an ostrich?
Yeah.
Okay, well, should we do...
Any animals.
Shh. Do you want one more fact about the ostrich, and then we talk about the
Talk about baby ostriches.
baby ostriches?
Yep.
Well, they get hatched out of little eggs, and then they grow up to be big ostriches.
And what do they eat inside the egg?
I don't know what they eat inside the egg.
The yolk.
The yolk.
Probably.
Okay, let's just make sure that Daddy captures all of this. I'm gonna press the button, and then we can press it back on. But I just want to make sure that we capture all this, right? Because it's a pretty long video that we made so far. Okay.
No, I want it to be even longer. Like
I know. I can put two parts together. We can it's up there.
put the two parts.
We'll put the two parts together. But let's throw a outro. Let's throw an outro out there.
No, it's not.
Yeah, just in case.
No.
If one of the babies wakes up, then we're gonna have to. We're almost done. So let's do the ending.
No, it's not do the ending. I'm going to turn it off.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna be able to, John.
No.
We got it. That's right.
I'm gonna say what you say.
You gonna say what I say? Thanks for watching Animals Under Blankets
Thanks for watching Animals on the Blanket.
and listening to Animals Under the Blanket.
And listening to Animals on the Blanket.
We hope you enjoyed the letter O,
We hope you enjoyed the letter O.
and let's see you later, alligator.
We'll see you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
It's a wild crocodile. Ow!
Oops, I hugged a little too hard.
Do it again.